If you've been in writing for any amount of time, I'm sure you've heard the word pantser and plotter, and have probably wondered, like, what the frickin' heck is a pantser and a plotter? There's a saying in English, when you fly from the seat of your pants, means the pilot never learned how to fly. And when you use it in relation to writers, you're talking about writers who sit down, they haven't got a plot in their head, they sit down, they start writing, and they figure out the story as they go along. A plotter is somebody who plans out the entire story. When they sit down to write, they get rolling. A lot of famous authors are pantsers, and some famous authors are plotters. Famous plotters are J.K. Rowling, John Grisham. Actually, that's it. Anyway, pantsers, Stephen King, Dean Koontz. I hope that's how you pronounce it. So the question is, which one is right for you? Well, let me tell you, I have tried both. I remember reading these books about how I was supposed to plot my story, and it sounded so great in theory, and it really seemed workable, and I thought, wow, that is definitely the way to write a book. And when I sat down to try and plot my story from beginning to end, I think I spent months suffering. I just cannot write a story that way. But if I sit down and I start writing, I'll have the story come out in my head, and then I'll be able to actually finish a book. I've written all my fiction books that way. I've written over 30 fiction books for myself. So the way to figure out is you sit down, you try one way, you try another way. Whichever way works is the one that you're going to use. Simple.